and it was full of dirt, rocks, sand, and clay. And so all that muck in there is nothing but clay. So I just want everybody to see this. They're thinking, wow, that water, that's going to be bad for them. No, it's just clay that actually got scratched into that surface. It'll be it doesn't even come off. You can't even wash it off. It doesn't get into the water, and it's clay. I mean, they eat dirt. I mean, they're over there eating dirt right now. So we're gonna go ahead and hook this up on a. I'm gonna put this on a rock and slide it through one of those things and wire it to a wall and fill it with water and see how long it takes before they find it. Probably should have done this years ago, but I never had this many chickens. Well, I got them. I got their water thing hooked up. I just got to pay attention to make sure. And they seem to, a couple of them have actually drank out of it pretty quick. They'll find it. I mean, when they get thirsty enough. But I just got to make sure that it keeps working. That's the one thing. I guess I won't have to fill the water every day, but I probably need to walk in here and at least check that they're getting water. I think they have to actually hit that. She drank out of it, but I think they have to hit that little button. I thought it was a float system. No, I guess it's filling back up. I'm gonna have to get my flashlight. I don't think they actually have to hit it. I think they drink out of it, and when they drink it down, it's like a float, and then it just fills back up. Right, Junior? Or Junior's son, or what are we gonna call you? Anybody got a good name? Gives them a little bit more room. See what he does with it. She sees the little yellow thing down in there and she's trying to peck it. I think I'll get my flashlight. It looks like it's got water in it. Yeah, I'm not really sure how it works. What? All right, well, I'm gonna get my flashlight real quick and so I can see what I'm doing here. Make sure that thing is putting water out. I'll be back. All right, we got the old flashlight out. And it does seem like they actually have to peck at that little yellow thing in there and hit it with their beaks to get it to fill up with water. So we'll have to watch their progress with it, make sure that they're getting water next couple days. And they don't die of thirst. I got no problem with the feeder. What are you guys doing out there? Somebody come drink some water. But I'll keep you updated if they figure it out or not. I'll be back. Well, it didn't take them very long to find the water when I filled it up. But they actually got to hit that little yellow button to keep filling it. So they know the water's there. And because chickens will peck everything, sooner or later they're going to figure out that little yellow thing, when they hit it with their beak, is going to give them water. See, they're watching each other do it. But they actually got to hit that. She's doing it. There you go. They're realizing now that they got the one on the right, she actually held her nose on it as water came out. See, it forces them to stick their nose down in there, so just automatically, just their head pressing against that thing. So I don't guess anybody will die of thirst. Yeah, see, she's having to go underneath it to get to the water because it's not full anymore. I put the pot there to give them an idea that the water was over here somewhere. Pretty slick system though. Those chicken people out there are really on the ball. Of course, I'm a little slow to learn, but that's all right. I got there. She's taking a little siesta. What are you doing back there? She's coming over here looking at this pot because that's what she associates water with. Let's see if yeah, you're gonna have to work at getting water now. It's not gonna just be a free dip that you guys can mess up, gunk up, fill up with hay and everything else. I guess you could fill that little cup up. That might be a problem. But we'll see how it goes. I'll be back. All right, well, I made a little one too for the chicks. It's a 2-inch pipe instead of a 3.5. Might be 2.5. But the reason they need one big time is because chicks love to get on top of their feeders and scratch, and they just spread stuff everywhere. So, and this has got a bunch of wax in it, so it's not going to hurt the chickens. We're going to stick this in with them and see if they like it. All the hens figured out the watering system. I'm not sure if the rooster did, the third. He was sort of watching them, but he wasn't quite as smart. But anyhow, I'm going to put this in with the chicks and see what happens. Shut up, Clyde. The chicks they're not sure what to think of that big white bucket. Nobody's stuck their head in there yet. They're looking at it. I think they can see the grain in there, or the food. There goes one. Yeah, she just noticed it, or it just noticed it. There you go. There we go. Now they can reach it without, if they got a scratch, they'll just scratch in place, and they can't actually get into the... Shut up, Clyde! I know you're in here by yourself. Go find somebody. Goodness. See, they're all scratching right there. I'm sorry about him. He's being... I don't know what he's doing. He wants a hen in here with him, but he don't dare go outside because Junior goes after him. But anyhow, it does work, and that pail's filled with food now. So I don't have to worry about them chucking it all on the ground, because I tell you what, these feeders right here, these flat feeders, they get up on top of it, poop in it, and get their little toes down in there and flick the stuff everywhere. So they're pretty useless. See, they're figuring it out. Some of them are small, so they just go right in there and get it. The bigger one's got to work. I might set it up on a block just to get it a little bit higher, but there is it especially Shut up. I'm working on getting you a place. I got to get him a place, and he's just having a cow now. Well, at least you're not sitting. I can't let him outside. because then he goes and fights with Rooster, the number 3, and they fight between the fence and just bloody themselves. They're idiots. So he can't go outside by himself. So he has to stay in here. And the hens don't want to be in here with him because he's a nut. So he hangs out with the chicks, right? Yeah. It's just a joy. But it looks like that works.